Choosing the right outdoor boots would be easy if you only ever did the same outdoor activity. But if you enjoy scrambling one day and low-level walking the next, this is for you. When it comes to choosing the shoe or the boot you're going to wear, the first thing you have to think about is what it's going to be made from. This boot's made from leather. I like leather for two reasons. First of all, it's very durable. It's great against abrasive rocks like granite. The other thing about leather is it's highly water resistant. The alternative to leather is fabric. Now, fabric is a lot lighter than leather, but it's not quite as durable. So this manufacturer has reinforced the key wear areas with other materials. You can see the same thing on a fabric boot. Lots of suede leather reinforcement all the way around. This one's also got a rubber toe cap. That's a nice touch because of course it's the front of the boot that gets the most abuse. Most fabric boots and shoes now have waterproof breathable membranes on the inside. That's great on a day like today where it's wet, muddy, lots of dew on the ground. Not so great in hot conditions if you're trekking in the Mediterranean. That's because it's going to make your feet feel quite steamy. When it comes to construction, it used to be the case that leather boots took a lot more time to conform to the shape of your feet. But these days a good leather boot will break in about the same amount of time as a fabric boot. One other thing to notice, when you're in the store, have a look at the D-rings and the hooks that the laces run through. Give them a bit of a twist, bit of a turn, see if they stay in place. If they don't move, it's a really good sign that the boot's been well made. Once you have made a decision between leather and fabric, and whether you need a waterproof membrane, it's time to decide how much support you need from your boots. If you are mainly going to be walking on established trails, such as long distance footpaths, then a boot that bends naturally with your foot will be fine. At the other end of the scale, if you expect to find yourself standing on small ledges, then a boot with a stiffened midsole is going to be vital. And if you enjoy hill walking, then a boot that has a degree of stiffness somewhere between these two extremes will be a safe bet. It's not just about how much the boot flexes, it's also about torsion. Now, this trail shoe twists quite a lot. That doesn't matter if it's on a flat surface, but you can imagine if you're on uneven ground, you're going to end up with sore feet at the end of every day. All boots and shoes should have a heel counter built into the back of the boot. This helps to keep the foot stable, and it also helps to prevent blisters. Mountain boots should have reinforced areas across here. Helps to protect the toes. When it comes to the bottom of your boot or your shoe, have a quick look at the outsole. This tread on this mountain boot is nice and deep, whereas on this trail walking shoe, it's a lot lighter and it's a lot shallower. That's great for urban and country walking use. And go for squared heels rather than rounded heels if you plan to descend steep and slippery ground. One pair of boots is never going to do everything you want to do in the outdoors, from alpine climbing to trail walking like this. But it should be possible to be able to find a pair that will deal with most types of terrain you encounter on a regular basis.